Hello and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Anyway, let's move to the archive. The thing is that I need quite a bit of wits in order to find this passage, and yes, I was actually thinking about that. Still, let's see if we're gonna see it from this angle. Clear mind on you. See anything? No? Fine, you stay here. Go back to Lady Vengeance. You can invest some heavy points in wits. That should be enough, I believe. Let's see how many. Okay, wits. There you go. Go to Blood Moon, dude, or whatever. You just need to be able to teleport with a pyramid.
What's this? I found something.
Shocking. Good enough. Go back to Lady Vengeance. And that might have been a mistake. Ah well. Just get your intelligence back on track. It receives bonus for my intelligence, it says, but does it? Let's see, 600 to 734, which means that if I add my intelligence, take it all from here. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. I do need to fill my intelligence for necromancy as well then.
Volumes upon volumes. A trove of history and knowledge.
Tale of the Seven Gods. Do I need to read that? Let's take a look, shall we? The seven gods were still young when they decided that each of them should have their own race. Yes, we read that already. Stardust and a spoon. The Dark Presence encourages. Let this journal serve then as a monumentum to truth, a rare treasure in a world built on lies. To whomever reads this, please know we only intended to protect, never harm. No priest I know would see the innocent suffer. Blood Moon Island's very purpose was to kill Rivellon safe, to exorcise and cleanse, to relieve demon-infested souls, whatever we might find them. Not every victim is so easily purified then. Are they unlucky ones? Designed to ride eternally, vassals for demons too stubborn to return to the plane they call home. Alessa was one such vassal. Diva brought the elf sorcerer here. She was limp, glass-eyed, silent. We all felt the presence when we drew near. We knew such darkness could never be. Cast out, she would be banished to the vaults along with a priest unlucky enough to shackle her. But it was never to be. Diva had tried to sing brothers and sisters sacrifice. He performed exorcism on Alicia himself, in spite of our protest, in spite of our prayer. And so the shadow was released. Alicia's did not survive the exorcism, but I take some comfort in knowing that the ancestor tree still grows there and where she fell. As the diva, I do not know his fate. I rush to the archive, knowing the presence must never be allowed to sing the hymn and enter the vault, yet I have found but one. Where the rest may be, I can't be certain, so now I wait. The shadow will soon engulf me. Whoever Blood Moon Island might become, know what I once was, a temple of hope, of healing. I pray this is how you remember us. Archivist Blair Kaido. Opening book, you read the description of attempt to exorcise a child. It seems the priests were quickly overwhelmed by the demons within. They were never able to even an echo of the child's soul. Oh, that's kind of cool. Incurable case should be handled with the utmost reverence and care. It is no small thing to commit the two souls to the vault, yes, two, the possessed and the priest to watch after them. From this life into the next, hallowed be those who sacrifice themselves for this whole. Yeah, no. All of you were failures. If you couldn't exorcise a demon, then there is no use for you whatsoever. The Flight of the Phoenix. Alas, another lost cause. The demon has merged so completely with the host that it is hard to tell which one you should be speaking to at any given time. That's what I was looking for. There is still source to be taken. Onslaught, really? That's interesting. Let's take a look then. Onslaught. Five times for 500, yeah, it's not that much. And another mace, good. Okay, we have one of those already, but sure, take another one. Sheet of paper, 45, okay. This was the most difficult case indeed. The demon who had attached itself to this particular soul fed on pain. There was no amount of suffering the individual could endure that did not cause the demon to feel greater joy. In the end, it was safer and more humane to commit both the soul and the demon to the vaults. Yeah, let them be forever locked inside a boat. That's so humane to the soul, especially. The love grenade. If there is any truth in this bombshell, you can make an actual love potion, and if your beloved isn't feeling especially thirsty, even throw it at someone. As it explodes, it will release fumes and charms. Those that breathe them in, apparently you only need honey, how poetic, and rather rare. Magical heart-shaped bottle. Sure. We actually have this recipe already, it's just that I have never used it because I don't need charisma spell. Okay. Do I need to return to Lady Vengeance and actually give myself some more wits?
I've spotted something.
Thank you.
I can feel my source powers draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void.
The transparent artifact glimmers of its own accord, as if conducting light from another world, another plane of living. As your hand nears it, it shivers and speaks. Your head perks. You know these words. This is the language of demons. Few have heard it spoken aloud.
Connected as one. The past and the present slave. Absolution and redemption await the one whose sins are many.
Examine the object more closely.
It's a crystal blade, seemingly separated from its hilt. It's clearly of a kind with the object you recovered from the Surrey tomb. The object repeats the words it previously spoke.
The hilt of a blade, I do believe. Clearly no ordinary blade. I can feel my source powers draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void. I can feel my source powers draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void.
Actually, I wanted you to try to unlock it, dude.
I can feel my source powers draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void.
Where is the other place? Spear of Foes. Right, let's sell all those books, we don't need them anywhere. You go here. There you go, that should be enough. Did I sell the part I needed? No, there it is.
The crystalline artifact is both beautiful and robust, as pure as glass and as immutable as iron.
So what is this thing? Ifan, try.
The translucent blade glows as if lit from within, though you can discern no...
Well, before we return to Lady Vengeance, there are still things I need to do. Thank you, Bout. Right. Let's go back to the tree and try to speak with it again. The ancestral tree. Are there any skills that actually correspond to the wits? truly weird. And who are you supposed to be? Spirit of the Black Ring.
The spirit looks around with wild panic, clawing through its spectral mass with fevered nails.
Demand the spirit to tell you why he came to this island.
The demon feeds. The demon feeds from the ring. The demon protects. We must know what the demon protects. The demon has an advocate. The advocate kills. The demon has a secret. We must know the secret.
And that's why you torture the tree. Makes absolutely no sense.
The tree's spirit embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease that infests all of Blood Moon Island.
Qui manducad omnio myrtus ex, it quod potest exe.
Alyssa, I know your story. You are safe with me.
A moment passes, then you feel it. Clarity.
You speak my name. You know my torture. Please, don't judge me for the sickness my roots have spread. I can be free. My soul cleansed.
How did you came to be possessed?
Naivety, stupidity, call it what you want. I wished to put the source within me to good use, and demonology seemed as good a use as any. Silly me. I meant to summon an imp or two. Instead, I ended up hosting a damned archdemon. The roaring in my head, the craving for living flesh, urges, good gods, the urges to kill, to hurt. The stronger they became, the harder I fought, and at some point, I was just gone, deadened, but not dead. And then, awake, on an isle I'd never been, encircled by faces I'd never seen, watched by a man I'd never known. They called him Doctor. He shouted strange words, and the demon bellowed. Then, one by one,
What happened next?
They fell. I watched my own hands slaughter them. I tried to resist, but I couldn't. And then a final roar, when the demon rushed away and into the only one still standing. The Doctor. That was my last living memory. The demon may be gone, but its disease still infects my roots, birthing evil into the surrounding soil. While it lives, I am still its rotting servant. I've suffered. The Isle has suffered, but you can end it.
How can I set you free?
You awakened me from nightmare with a single utterance, my name. How amazing that a name could wield so much power. Remember this lesson when you leave Blood Moon Island. The demon blackens another land now. It possesses the very doctor that liberated it. Speak its name, however, and you expose it. You weaken it. You'll know him when you find him. A doctor that accommodates a demon doesn't see patients, only victims. And I see so many victims of your actions, Ifan ben-Mezd. Yes, I know who you are. You did not know what you were doing, but still, all actions have consequences, and your actions were grave indeed. But even one such as yourself can be redeemed. Destroy the demon, and you free me to the Hall of Echoes. Destroy it, and my roots taint this isle no longer. Now come closer. I'll say the demon's name only once.
Step closer, shut your eyes. You are ready.
The spirit's voice is a harsh whisper.
Adramalik.
Adramalik. I will remember this name. Let's actually tell it to Juhan. Go on. Oh, level up? Sure, let's do this. Necromancy or Retribution? Let's go with Necromancy. You have a decent enough constitution. Let's give you some wits. And some geomastery. There you go.
In the darkness of the woods, despite the all too unsettling nearness of these horrors, he looks poised, regal even, and wholly at ease.
Go on. Step in from the shadows. Let's have a look at the wanderer lost in the woods.
We've met before, dude.
And what would be?
He eyes you.
I step.
He sighs.
The roads are rather dusty today. No. Of course.
He paused.
To your... I am Jehan. Above all, of course, quid will come.
He points.
I know it's there. My caged guests, indeed. Consider it a test. Then let me... The demon, like there is my... Above all else. May you... It is a dark thing to contemplate a demon's name. Perhaps you can shed light. May you want...
Interesting.
It is a dark...
Jahan looks at you utterly flabbergasted, but soon an air of serenity descends upon him, that of a chess player overlooking the board.
A Dramalik. You have to admire his cunning. To think that in his guise of Deva, he and I shared the finest wines in the realm. Stories of the women we have loved. Thank you, Godwoken. You have done me an unparalleled service, and you've quite humbled me at the same time. You must go your path, I mine, so that I may confront the archdemon in his lair, in the great city of Arx. Please accept this token of gratitude, and fare thee well.
Cool. What level are those things? 15. Champion's Helmet. This gives you 2 strength, 1 necromancer. This gives you 2 wits and 1 necromancer. I might actually did that. Tranquil Thompson. Whatever, take this, and the other things will come along. Okay, next quest. Doctor's Orders. We've learned that the archdemon Dr. Diva is in Arx. Guess that's a place we'll visit later.
Second time's a charm? Or have I asked too much of you?
Have you heard of something called the Atrium?
Try as he might, Tarquin cannot hide a small flash of surprise.
Where did you hear that precisely? Never mind. The Aetherin is a children's fable, nothing more. Supposedly a wand with an infinite capacity for source. Pure nonsense, I assure you.
The Magisters seem to believe the Atrium exists. They've been looking for it, in fact.
Really? Well, perhaps that says more about the caliber of their intellect than anything else. Such a device would be a gross overconcentration of power. It could purge the entire world of all source. Luckily, the laws of the universe render such a thing impossible.
I forgot you actually sell stuff. It's complete garbage and all, but still.
The blade quivers as Tarquin nears it, and hums a response. An unfallen Rivellon. Amadio Lucio di Anne Dritta Dumores.
It speaks Italian.
Oh, very good. Very, very, very good. This, my friend, is the key. Give me some time, and every deity in existence will tremble at the sight of you.
He holds out his hand, expectantly.
Given the parts, of course.
Lovely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must work.
Tarquin turns away, but continues to mutter excitedly, almost religiously, about anathema.
And we received a level 12 artifact. Take this one. When family is completed. We told the name of the archdemon. We also told him that we believe that it currently possessed a certain doctor and can be found in Arx. I have no idea where Arx is, but I'm pretty sure I might be able to find him. Taste of Freedom, I have no idea about this. Garvan is dead. Wait, is he? Pretty sure I killed him, but I need to go to the square anyway to replenish my source. The Blackpool, Mordus.
Any of your own fish?
You kidding? I don't eat what I sell.
People turn into cows. First I've heard of it.
Anyway, I am actually pretty certain I need to take this before we end the other quest. Level 17, how about that, eh?
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving my son.
Well, that's a good surprise.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the Sorcerer.
Wait until headquarters hears of my success. Perhaps I'll be promoted.
Great. Is that a master's house? Yes. There are things we haven't looted there. That's a surprise, I thought I had everything. Let's take a look, shall we? Something's amiss. Never mind then. Unveil a hammer. Treat like cattle. Is there anything I have to do here, actually? Let's see, treat it like a cattle. I don't know. Oh, I guess that's not such an important quest. Let's look at something else. But to be honest, I have no idea. Speaking of a foreign tone, a rare prey. Well, I don't know what to do here as well. Well, let's just see what we can find.
You ever think about running off, like Barmy and Sam?
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Yeah, he's right.
Of course I'm right. Think with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
Actually, I did want to finish the quest with the spirit that told me to stop the bells. So, a rare prey. No. Champion of God, Dr. Zola's Brotherhood. Whatever. Taste of Freedom, we've required a gem. Drowning her sorrow. Okay. Okay. Right, we totally forgot about this one. One for me. One more for me. And there's your charm. Infused with some source here. Come on. 2 more times. There you go. Firestorm grenade. Well, I don't need that. I actually don't need that. I think I'm strong enough to defeat everything right now. So let's go to the tavern. Hey, Mabel.
Hear ye! Divine order to march against the ancient empire! 'Tis through their might that peace may multiply.
I'll take your order if you're polite, elf.
The spirit of a Magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
Are you one of the Magisters who have been missing lately?
The spirit looks at you with the smallest flicker of realization.
I was still alive when she started cutting pieces off me. She wanted me to feel it. All of it.
Who was she?
The spirit inclines her head towards the kitchen.
Her body hasn't been found. Does she know where it might be?
The spirit ponders your question and seems to shiver.
Oh, in many places. I feel my body in a...
You've got enough in front of you.
My head hurts.
Oh, that's bad.
Ouch! Ouch!
See the cook the stew, friend elf.
Ah.
Some Magisters to look over it. Hard port. Can't you hear the bells are ringing?
How are you doing?
A ghostly seaman stares at the captain, his lip curled in a malevolent grin, his eyes wide with hate, and all the time he rings his bell. He
Spoke to the lady captain, didn't you? I seen you cozying up. Are you her man, or sail you with us?
Tell him you'll gladly sail if you're sure of your captain.
Then you won't sail with her. She ran the ship upon the rocks, although I rang the bell. That light weren't no lighthouse. I rang the bell in warning, and she ran the ship upon the rocks. You ran the ship upon the rocks, Captain, and all the crew were drowned.
It's time for you to set sail, mate. Your life is over. You can go to the Hall of Echoes.
I'm doing my duty here, I am. I'm the lookout, and I'm ringing the bell. Rocks ahead, Captain. There's no lighthouse here. Rocks ahead! Ha 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 ha!
You're already dead. Time to move on.
But I'm on duty here. There are rocks ahead, and the captain must know it.
You're relieved.
He blinks once, twice. A single salty tear drips from one ghostly eye. The bell falls silent. He raises a finger to his temple in salute and fades away.
Done.
She babbles breathlessly on, barely aware you're there.
My ears are still a-ringing.
Tease her with the sound of ringing bell. Ding, 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 ding.
She looks you in the eye for, you realize, the first time.
That accursed bell lies with the Peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too.
About your compass.
The compass surely lies on the bottom, near where the ship was wrecked. Take it with my blessing, if you can find it. My sailing days are done.
I've already have the compass. What happened to the cargo?
She goes white as the proverbial ghost.
You've got no call to go looking for no cargo. Far as anyone's concerned, we sailed with an empty hold, and if there's anything left to salvage, you leave it where it is. Heed me. Leave the cargo of the Peacemaker alone.
She turns away.
Very well.
You really don't have to look that far.
Can you unlock that? Oh, that didn't help at all. Target is understood. How about if I give you 400 gold?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Why do you shiver, sir? This room is temperate enough, is it not?
Quite so, my lord. Quite
The
so.
trickster formerly known as Callow stands in Baron Levier's...
Spooky, then you're an idiot.
And where do you lead? Nope. Fine. Okay, next.
Much business today. People don't want to leave town. Can't blame them. There's no safety in solitude.
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. They'll be by soon enough.
Discover the catch of valuables near farmland belonging to the Hala, an old hero of the region. Speaking the Forsaken Tome. I have no idea what to do here. Taste of freedom. Okay, I actually have no idea what to do here.
Made it back, safe and sound. That's all you gotta think about right now.
Easier said than done, Ada. People turn into cows. First I've heard it.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it. Nothing good. Avoid Woken are everywhere.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Thank the Divine you're here to protect us.
You're safe,
Aye,
friends.
yes,
Never
yes, of
forget
course.
it. Smells worse over here than a dozen raw
There are
eggs
valuables.
dropped in a
Okay.
vat.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who?
Okay, I'm gonna take a Magister Spirits. Okay, we were here before. Not too long ago, in fact. Remember, we fought that werewolf here. The skeleton could have actually provided passage to the Blood Island. Okay guys, go here. I'm gonna continue looking at the stuff. Gallows, Paladin checkpoint. Have we been here? I don't think so. Riker's Rest. Paradise Down. There is a hatch there. Okay, go here. Is that a rabbit? I think so. We can speak with the rabbit.
Oh, my head's spinning. You're not straw. I believe you now.
Poor little bunny. Worn teddy bear. I don't remember where was Mordu's house. Oh, come on. Get down there. Why don't you stay here? Doesn't actually seem like there's anything here. Spider legs. Okay. Come on. Clear-minded. Please tell me there's something somewhere. I'll be walking for ages. Wine barrel. Boxes. I suppose this is the wrong house. So if I remember correctly, we should be able to have a clear path from here. Remember this place, I have bears there.
Geraldine gives you a blank look. She blinks.
Hey, spirit. Yeah, we know, there are trolls here, they are dead now. Not too impressive, I say. Pay no attention to me, just passing through. Alright then. There's a Magister here. This guy. Magister talent.
Careful out there.
Says attack location, I don't know what that means. We're gonna get attacked? Or were we attacked when we walked through there? That's a lot of damage. Yeah, it keeps on hurting. Possessed marksman. Raker's cave. Where do you lead? There's a cave here. There is a hatch right there. You know, I really did like the maze in the first map, in Fort Joy. That was kind of cool. Okay, go to the attack location, whatever it's called. This is empty. Great. Liam's stash. Spirit of a crushed elf. Okay. Nothing here. Candles. Lavas and flames. Great. This is where the bears were. Come on, where's that place? Okay, we've been here before. This is where we came out from. I honestly have no idea where this house might be. I do remember that we crossed the bridge with the throw, which was over there. Is that it? Is that the place? No. That's Jahan's place. Across this bridge, I think we've met the bears. We didn't head this way. Let's guard this way later. Oh, okay.
You eaten any of your own fish?
You kidding? I don't eat what I sell. I usually buy from over. Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
I'm always the sorcerer.
Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point?
Anyway.
I'm approaching this the wrong way.
Guess that's not where it needs to be. What about the second floor? No. I honestly have no idea where to look for that guy. You know, I'm going to end this episode here, so for everyone who joined me, thank you very much, and see you all next time. Goodbye.